What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Just a guy on my lunch break is back. Just dropping the baby off at daycare here. Going to get a quick workout in at the gym. Just wanted to touch base with you guys really quick. Just kind of some updates. I am day 77. 77 off of Kratom right now. And I feel pretty good. The biggest thing for me is the boredom. I struggle with that, which is the exact reason that I'm always out doing something. It's the exact reason that I get up as early as I can in the morning. I go get some exercise in, and then I come back and I'm working on something around the house, upgrades around the house, laying flooring, working on the, putting in a new vanity, a new bar. Now I'm working on my YouTube account, just all these things, just staying busy. And that's really been kind of the key for me to stay away from the Kratom. So right now I'm kind of speaking to all of you guys who started following me because of the Kratom talk. I know you've kind of seen my YouTube channel morphing a little bit into other topics. And, I just want to be clear about something. I had somebody say to me the other day, hey man, I'm afraid your views are going to go down because that's the reason that a lot of people started following you is because of Kratom. And I thought to myself, well, I've had quite a few people tell me, I don't care what you talk about, bro. I just like listening to you, and I hope everyone feels that way. But he also said, but I know, it was no big deal to you, I'm sure. I know you're not in it for the money. I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it to help people, and I've always been in it to, for one, help myself, because if you haven't helped yourself and you're in a bad spot, then you can't adequately help other people, right? So that's number one, me, to help myself, okay? And I am in it, secondary to that, to help people. But who in the world and who in their right mind would not like to make some money doing that? You get what I'm saying? This day and age, with this economy, when you go to the grocery store and you buy 3 things and it's $60, I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to make some money? And so I think sometimes people look at it as you're doing this to help people, but then if you get to a point where you're trying to collect some cash for it, oh, now you're bad. Now you're bad. Now you're just doing it for money. I could have quit doing this anytime. After 50 subscribers, I could have said, fuck this, ain't nobody listening. And there was times that I did think that. There was times where I went a month and a half, it seemed like, no subscribers, no new subscribers. And I was tempted to give up many times on this channel, right? And but then it got to a point where as I kept doing it and started to gain a following and, got certain people that just really kind of became attached and took a liking to me and started listening to all my videos, it got to a point where it started to kind of gain traction a little bit, and it started to creep up and creep up and creep up. But the key was just never stopping, never quitting, and so now I'm to a point of monetization, right? Where I can actually get monetized. I can actually be thanked in the form of cash for doing what I do, for taking the time and you guys know, even when I had 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers, and I wasn't making 1 penny off of this channel, I still spent time in my evenings responding to people's comments, encouraging people. Hey, I'm pulling for you. If my advice to you would be to do this, my advice to you would be to do that. If I were in your situation, let me know if you need any support. Use the channel for support. glad to answer any questions and provide any support that I can. I've always been that way, whether I was making money on this channel or not. So let me be clear. Now that I'm able to make money on the channel, that does not change who I am in here and who I am in here. The motive is always the same. The motive is always to help people, and always has been to help people, okay? But if you're a person who thinks, okay, yeah, I appreciate you helping me, but I don't need to help you back. Now, there's some intrinsic value and some inherent value in just helping people, because it just makes you feel good. And it does make me feel good, right? But feeling good is not enough in this world. You need to survive, right? So I just kind of want to put that out there. My number one motive is, for one, staying clean myself. My secondary motive is to continue to help other people, and, you know, either get off of Kratom or off of something else, or to encourage people, or to give give advice in that realm. That's secondary. And thirdly is what? It's to be compensated for that. So I want you guys to look below this video, and there's a little box there that says thanks, and it has a little $sign on it. If you really appreciate this type of service, and I'm telling you, over the past several years, I've lost count of the number of people who have jumped on to the channel and left a comment and said, hey, man, I really appreciate the time you're taking to do this. You've really helped me a lot. It's really awesome to know that there's other people out there going through this and that have gone through this. And I just really want to thank you for that. Well, guess what? Now you can thank me in the form of dollars. Hit that button down below that says thanks, and it's got a little $sign there. And you can donate to your boy. You can help your boy out, and that will give me a little bit of resource, you know, to be able to continue to do this. You know what I'm saying? And I have continued to do it out of the goodness of my heart, largely, when I was not making anything on it. But now that I have the ability to make something on this channel and make something on the ability to be able to help people, you know, I hope you guys are willing to put your money where your mouth is. Am I begging for money? I'm not begging for money, and I've never begged for money, because I have money. My wife and I make good money. I'm starting another full-time job on Monday. We're fine. You know, whatever you are able to contribute to my cause here is just a way of saying thank you. It's not going to help me pay my mortgage. It's not going to help me pay my phone bill. It's not going to do any of those things, because we're already doing that. My wife and I are already doing that. But it's just a way for you to say thank you, right? And for me, from my perspective, it's just a way to feel appreciated. So just a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know kind of where I'm at. 77 days clean off of Kratom. Leave a comment down below. Let me know where you're at. I'm pulling for all you guys out there who are actually trying to make a change with your Kratom use. If you're using it responsibly and you're good with where you are, I completely support that as well. 100% I support that. But if you have expressed to me that it is an issue for you, and a lot of you have, then watch my videos, look back at my videos. I document my whole process of going through it, what the withdrawals feel like, things that you can do and things that I did to kind of help get through the most uncomfortable part of the withdrawals, my tapering methods, things that you can do to make that the least amount of intrusive on your life, all of those things, okay? And I will continue to talk about that stuff. Is it going to be the main thing that I talk about? No, because like I said before, Big Brother, who in this case is YouTube, is always looking Like, what's going on over here? We're supposed to be paying this guy, and all he's talking about is Kratom, and not. It's not in every circle that Kratom is looked on in a positive light. Let's just be honest, you know. And a lot of these people are looking at it and like, oh wow, yeah, oh that's that. He's talking about that. He's talking about that K word all the time. Yeah, that's that stuff that's still legal in some states, but some states have already legalized it. That's that stuff that the countries where it's grown indigenously, they've actually outlawed it. That's that stuff that my neighbor's wife got hooked on and had to go to rehab for. Let's get real. So, you know, I haven't received a lot of hate. Most people are just always very supportive and have been very supportive of me, and I appreciate you guys. But I've had, you know, at least an instance or two where people are like, oh, you're supposed to be talking about Kratom. You know, they want to put you in a box. You're the Kratom guy, right? You're the guy that talks about Kratom all the time, you know. And I just want to be clear that if that's what you want for me and that's what you expect me to do, then you do not want the best for me, all right? Because there have been multiple channels on YouTube to just get completely ganked from YouTube for getting too big and getting too large and getting too much notoriety for talking about that specific thing, okay? So trying to find another niche, a way to spread my wings, a way to kind of get noticed by popular culture a little more. And that's not all I'm going to be talking about from here moving forward, okay? So I just want you guys to be aware of that. You know, you'll see that I think my niche definitely falls into the lines of drug use, drug abuse, drug addiction, that sort of thing. I'll try to keep it mostly relative to that because that's kind of where my bread and butter is. But guys, just be patient with me. You know, if you support me and if you like what I do and if you've grown to like, you know, my giving and helping heart as a person, continue to support me when I decide to make this change and when I move forward, right? Don't just support me when I'm talking about Kratom. And now that you have the ability to support me and toss me a couple of bones, you know, I'm not asking you to spend half your check on me. You know, give me a couple of bucks here and there. You know, that really gives me the incentive to say, wow, man, yeah. You know, the messages are nice. The messages are always nice, and that always kept me going. But that really lets me know, yeah, people appreciate it, man. People are really thanking you for what you're doing. So that's where I'm at. I just want to say that. Don't be scared to hit that thanks button below some of my videos. I know you're starting to notice that you're seeing ads on them now. Watch the ads. Take 30 seconds and watch the ads. Because guess what? When you skip over them, that takes away from the AdSense money that I'm able to earn off of these videos. I'm just being real with you. Watch the 30-second ad. Don't skip it. Do that for me. And when you do that and you spend that extra 30 seconds, think to yourself, this is helping out my boy. This is helping out my boy who spent all this time trying to help me out. So that's all I ask. And I really appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. It is really off of your backs that this channel has become what it is. Almost 1,100 subscribers now. And, you know, I just ask that you guys continue to support me. I really love doing this. You know, I kind of have the heart of a servant. I love being able to reach out to other people and help people in this way, and also to entertain people. It's in an entrepreneurial sort of spirit. It's just kind of what I was born to do. And I've been wanting to do this for the very longest time. So I want to be clear about that. So thank you guys so much for everyone that supported me, everyone that's old, who's been with me from the beginning, and there's a lot of you, and everyone that's new. I've had a lot of new subscribers recently. I hope you stick around. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. You know, my roots are one thing. My roots are past drug addiction, you know, getting out of that and beating that. And, but as I move forward and as I continue to move forward, I'm going to be hitting on all kinds of popular news and popular culture news. Okay. So, I got to go. Hit that subscribe button. That helps with the algorithm. I promise. Comment down below. Let me know your story and where you're at in life and if I can help you in any way. And, Like the video as well, and don't forget to thank me. Don't forget to thank me. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you later.